Do you ever sit and wonder how ancient humans would feel if they came into today's world? I mean, from stone tools to the internet, we have come a long way, huh? But the journey is still not over, with things like the Metaverse coming out. This new technology will surely change our lives more than anything has until now. Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about 10 things about the Metaverse that you might or might not have known before. Let us first define the Metaverse. The Metaverse is a 3D online virtual realm that connects individuals in all parts of their lives. It would connect several platforms, similar to how the internet connects various websites that may be accessed with a single browser. The notion of the Metaverse is not new. It was first detailed in a novel called Snow Crash in 1992. Snow Crash was a gloomy vision of the future that did not paint the Metaverse in a good way. The word Metaverse was invented by author Neal Stephenson to describe a next-generation virtual reality-based internet. Based on this premise, several corporations later created online communities. The Metaverse is a persistent, online, three-dimensional environment that integrates many virtual places. Consider it a future iteration of the internet. The Metaverse does not yet exist in its entirety, however. Several platforms feature Metaverse-like aspects. Video games presently give the closest Metaverse experience available. Developers have pushed the definition of a game by holding in-game events and building virtual economies. Users will be able to collaborate, meet, game, and interact in these 3D environments thanks to the Metaverse. In the Metaverse, digital cash is used to purchase clothing, weaponry, and shields in video games, among other things. Users may also use a virtual reality headset and controllers to journey through the Metaverse for leisure with no specific objective in mind. Cryptocurrencies can be an excellent match for the Metaverse. They enable the creation of a digital economy via the use of various utility tokens and virtual collectibles, NFTs. The usage of crypto wallets such as Trust Wallet and MetaMask would also improve the Metaverse. Furthermore, blockchain technology has the potential to establish transparent and dependable governance structures. The internet is a network of billions of computers, millions of servers, and other electronic devices. Once online, internet users can communicate with each other, view and interact with websites, and buy and sell goods and services. The Metaverse doesn't compete with the internet, it builds on it. In the Metaverse, users traverse a virtual world that mimics aspects of the physical world using technologies such as virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality, AR, AI, social media, and digital currency. The internet is something that people browse, but to a degree, people can live in the Metaverse. Now, we could go on about this forever, but without further ado, here are the top 10 things about the Metaverse. The Metaverse is a virtual world that mirrors the actual one. Internet experiences are two-dimensional, with navigation taking place on the device's screen. A 3D world may be accessible in the Metaverse via headsets, glasses, or linked watches. The primary distinction is that in a three-dimensional setting, the user may experience the connection in a more comprehensive and real-world-like manner. The Metaverse is both a mirror of reality in that it may recreate locations that exist in the physical world and a new universe in that it permits the development of a newly imagined reality, replete with new situations. Experts use the term mirror world to describe this computerized copy of the actual world. Another key concept for comprehending the Metaverse is the digital twin, which refers to the virtual representation of an object or aspect of real life. An intriguing thing in this regard is that you can be anybody you choose in the Metaverse. There, your image is created by an avatar, which is an online persona that can recognize your traits. Mixed reality technology, which combines components of virtual reality (VR) and augmented reality (AR), allows for complete immersion in the metaverse. It allows the user to engage with virtual and real-world objects, and digital products can converse with physical equipment or a wholly imagined cosmos. Although both technologies strive to provide virtual experiences, the contrasts between the two are significant. In VR, the user has an immersive experience by wearing special glasses or wearing immersion helmets and is entirely engaged in the digital environment. The impression is similar to that of truly experiencing the new reality, as in roller coaster simulation toys. AR, on the other hand, is a digital overlay that projects additional pictures and visuals into the real environment. A notable example is the game Pokémon Go, in which characters may be captured in real-world settings as if they were present. All that's required to use augmented reality is a mobile smartphone with relevant programs. While VR creates a new universe, AR incorporates elements that interact with the existing reality. The metaverse is made up of links between people who are represented by avatars. It'll be easy to chat, schedule appointments, and go out with someone using technology, among other leisure activities. There are also plans for employing the metaverse in more traditional settings, from university courses and office workplaces to sports bars and medical appointments, and an increasing number of facets of people's everyday social and professional life. Meetings will be more realistic than they are now, since avatars will be able to mimic facial emotions and move closer to coworkers. Meetings with teams will also include 3D avatars. The kids are already involved in metaverses, and the majority of them like gaming. They frequently fail to recognize that they spend the majority of their time in a metaverse with their buddies. The metaverse looks to be a more comprehensive version of Second Life, the first commercial game to mimic life in a completely digital setting with 3D avatars. The game was popular in the 2000s and serves as a model for a social interaction experience in the metaverse. Second Life had its own money, and users could conduct virtual transactions such as buying and selling land and purchasing clothing and accessories for their avatars. The movement in the metaverse is similar, and it is expected that investment in cryptocurrencies and NFTs will expand to stimulate entrepreneurship and new firms. It's important to note that, while the game is appealing and intriguing, it has been the subject of issues regarding virtual money and the solicitation of pedophiles to youngsters. This fact should serve as a caution to metaverse aficionados, as well as a reminder of the significance of adequate control. The metaverse is a complicated environment. As a result, any challenges arising from its implementation and use are guaranteed to be as difficult. Of course, privacy is more than simply data security. There are also possible threats of harassment and other incidents of interference in isolation. While virtual worlds have always been vulnerable to fraud, the likelihood of online fraud increasing drastically as more metaverses are established is high. Cybercriminals will continue to exploit flaws in emerging technologies, such as blockchain in the metaverse. They may discover new avenues for identity theft or the creation of synthetic identities and deep fakes. Data security risks may arise, particularly when transporting personal data from one metaverse to another. Metaverse designers will confront difficulties in safeguarding individuals from these new forms of identity exploitation. The metaverse will most certainly require virtual bouncers and virtual cops, seen or unseen, from time to time. Despite having a monopoly on the creation of this digital realm, Meta is not the only corporation interested in the metaverse. Meta is the only developer of Metaverse, which allows users and players to participate in a massive network of real-time 3D virtual worlds while keeping their identity and payment history. The Metaverse company has claimed that it is working on constructing a record-breaking supercomputer to power the Metaverse, capable of doing quintillions of operations per second. NVIDIA is one of the top firms for Meta to reach an agreement with the Metaverse Market. It took an initiative to distribute free downloads of Omniverse, a tool designed for creating Metaverse-ready materials. NVIDIA is becoming a well-known firm in the development of Metaverse by assisting artists and content providers in the creation of virtual worlds and goods. Microsoft is a well-known meta business that is dedicated to creating a series of Metaverse apps on top of the mesh technology. It's also working with Qualcomm to develop a new augmented reality chipset for Metaverse to provide access to additional functionalities. Microsoft is one of the forerunners in Metaverse development, having updated AltSpace VR to make Metaverse technology a lot safer environment for users and gamers. Apple is a well-known firm for Meta for developing virtual meetings for head-mounted systems (HMD). Physical hand and arm gestures will be used to present and engage in virtual meetings. Roblox Corporation is dedicated to creating a creator economy metaverse while also providing an open game platform that allows people to construct their own digital and interactive worlds. It would be a mistake to believe that only technology corporations are interested in investing in the new digital environment. Nike, for example, is preparing to sell virtual sneakers. In turn, Disney is considering how to leverage Disney Plus as a metaverse platform. The company's concept is to provide a comprehensive vacation experience by utilizing virtual settings and animated avatars. The Metaverse is the next great technological platform, luring online game developers, social networks, and other technology professionals to an approximately $800 billion market potential. In 2024, the worldwide Metaverse revenue opportunity might surpass $800 billion, up from over $500 billion in 2020. Increased demand in the media and entertainment, as well as gaming industries, emerging prospects in new areas. The breadth, reach, and services of the Metaverse to industries and end users have considerably expanded as a result of major reasons. Furthermore, a shift in brand promotion through gamification and digital reality simulators has resulted in an exponential increase in Metaverse resellers redesigning cutting-edge infrastructure, 3D environment retooling, and improvisation, all while providing a technologically driven ecosystem to create the best-suited experience and transactions for end users. Companies in the Metaverse are currently valued at $14.8 trillion. To be sure, this covers any company working on products or services tied to the Metaverse in some way. The entire market capitalization of everyone engaged is $14.8 trillion. Only a small amount of that money is spent on building Metaverse goods. The open-source Metaverse project OSMP was an internet platform with a multi-participant shared virtual environment. Hugh Perkins and Jorge Lima co-founded this free and open-source software platform in 2004. OSMP is largely based on the World Wide Web, with ideas borrowed from existing worlds like Second Life, Active Worlds, and There. This project's goal is to provide an open-source engine for creating streaming 3D worlds, as well as to integrate existing worlds into a single open, standards-based metaverse. With this paradigm change in computing, there is an opportunity to advance open standards and initiatives that encourage the creation of decentralized, distributed, and interoperable virtual worlds. Meta's logo is an infinity loop, which represents the infinite possibilities in universes. It's intended to represent the letter M and is effective across all screen sizes and platforms, including applications and virtual reality environments. The characteristic blue hue has been kept, however. The gradient is more neon than the traditional brilliant that was previously there. The seamless shift from a deeper to a lighter tint in the logo is very evident. The upper left half of the infinity is a deeper shade of blue than the rest of it. Although the metaverse has yet to gain traction, some have seen its promise. It has already been utilized for a few public occasions. Abhijit and Sansrati became India's first couple to marry via metaverse on Saturday, February 22, 2022. They utilized Yug Metaverse, India's metaverse platform. The attendees were given their avatars and were convened at a virtual seaside site. The pair can get married in the metaverse and invite all of their friends from all around the world. Don't be shocked if you see events arranged through the metaverse in the future. Thank you for watching the video. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel for further interesting videos. Hit the notification button on your way out. See you next time.